and current.
Ajapu, Haruna Fair. Hope that everyone is good and that we are in resplendent spirits and radiant health. I am in Pukamut. I'll be sharing our Taijiquan and Qigong meditation and breathing exercises today. We're also going to get into our wisdom from the sages of the ages at the very end. And we'll, start today off as it's a very heavy weekend, just for those that are on here that are viewing this, maybe viewing this later, in terms of as you work with us, you'll know that we're very personal, very intimate. That is the practice of Taijiquan, in that it is an up close, personal, intimate practice. And as such, in bowing in and honoring the masters that have gone before us, I have to acknowledge the passing of a couple of those masters that have gone on before us, and also acknowledging the westing anniversary of another one of our Jegna. So, of course, we lost one of our members, Sister Sent Amoke, and please check your latest newsletter or the Facebook group for information about her homegoing service, which will be on the 14th of August at 11:30 for the live stream information. Dr. Runoko Rashidi, esteemed historian and guide, passed yesterday. That would be August 2nd. And overnight, August 1st, one of our elders in the healing and plant medicine and iridology and entrepreneur communities passed, Dr. Paul Goss. So as we begin, we'll take this moment in silence to honor their great work and their legacy and their contribution to the healing and restoration of African peoples in the diaspora and around the world. All right, now we're gonna get back, we're gonna bow in. Let's get this in. Get in there, get in that Uatchit position. I'm gonna say to all the African, Indian, Asian, Chinese, Native American, and Pacific Islander masters that have gone before us, we bow. Teacher to student, student to teacher. There we go, we got it in. And a lot of these folks are folks that I'm going to begin spending some time, and I want you to understand that's why on our channel, along with liberation tools, we have our self-defense Saturdays, which we're going to bring back this year as a way for us to begin to honor and to introduce many of you to our Jegna. Jegna is an African term. In most Western settings, the word used is mentor. For us, from our culture and perspective, in Jegna, and it means, working with one who has proven through their work of their knowledge and skill and ability in particular areas, they are an elder that you go to for support, guidance, and assistance. A demonstrated body of work and knowledge. With that, let's get to this all over body check-in. And we're gonna start, and I want you to rotate those toes. Draw a circle with the foot. Change the direction. Wiggle the toes. And we've already seen I don't need to take off my feet, my shoe, take off my feet. Ah! I don't need to take off the shoe today because you understand what's happening. Start with the big toe, one toe at a time. Work your way down to the second toe, middle toe, all the way down to the pinky toe, where you move it. The goal is it may not happen today. And for many of us, remember, what we're doing is we're expanding and increasing the level of focus and attention. So what that means is we want to be able to, over time, be able to communicate effectively with our entire body. And so we start with toes because many of us haven't really taken the time to talk to and care for our feet. And so that's what we're going to begin talking to as you get into the body. We're going to switch legs now. And as we switch legs, we want to acknowledge as we draw that circle again. Okay. And what we're working on is not just a different movement vocabulary for the body, but that we're creating new neural networks, neural relationships. And basically, we're increasing the level of relationship between the brain, the mind, and specific parts of the body. So let's draw that circle. Not fast. You want to do it slowly. You want to feel all the muscles that are working. All right. Now let's change direction. Good, good. And we're gonna wiggle those toes. One toe at a time, start with the big toe. And we go on into the next, all the way down, one toe at a time from the big toe to the pinky toe. Take a moment, try and get it going. We want to build that relationship. Excellent. Now from here, what do? That's right, we go with the shoulder. So let's go ahead. And you want to try and get as much range of motion as you can. So forward, up, back, and down and around, right? We're drawing that circle. Want to let that arm dangle. And get your bellows breathing in while you're doing it. And change direction. And again, this is something you can do as you get up in the morning, before your feet touch the ground, outside the bed, or if you have to evacuate the bladder and the lower GI tract, you can do it from your throne room in the bathroom. Because it doesn't take long to get all this done, and it sets your body up so that you're in the proper orientation to get all those things done. Let's go to the other arm and shoulder. And one of the things you'll find as you age, that this is a very effective way to see what's working, what feels good, what doesn't, what's going to need some focus and concentration in our workout for the day. All right. So we want to make sure that we pay attention to the whole body. And this is a way for us to get in on most of the major joints that we work with. All right. And we start here, because once we get into Asar Stance and Qigong, we'll get to the other joints, the other parts of the body, and get them worked out. All right, change direction, go into the front. And again, one of the things you want to remember is we're doing all this as a way to prep the body. Tai Chi Chuan means grand ultimate, a supreme ultimate way, or supreme ultimate fist. Okay, and by design, like many martial systems, many self-defense systems, Tai Chi Chuan is designed, it has punches, it has kicks, it has throws, It has what are now called Chena, which basically is a grasp and control techniques. It has wrestling, it has takedowns, and it has grappling. All right. So again, bring that elbow in, want that arm in there like that, and draw a circle with the hand and fingers. And so as a result, and it also has breathing exercises and internal breathing and understanding of the subtle energy bodies, understanding of the way in which it partners with the Book of Changes or the I Ching, the way in which it connects to traditional Chinese medicine, it connects to Taoist understandings of medicine in terms of yoga and breathing. All of this is wrapped into what we call Taijiquan from the lineage that I come from through great Grandmaster Dalu. All right, change direction. So what I want you to understand that this is a martial system, this is a self-defense system that improves your health. And I like to say it gives you optimal health, because again, supreme, ultimate, grand, ultimate, optimal health. What that means is it affords you an opportunity to address issues from the very small to the very large. All right, do the fingers, and then one at a time. Switch hands, get it in, right? Get that proper angle, tuck that elbow, and get it around. Change direction. Look at those fingers, one at a time. All right, get a little closer. Now, we're gonna breathe in and look to the left. Gonna breathe out, look to the right. Breathe in, looking left. Breathe out, looking 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 right. Looking right. Breathe in, chin up. Looking left, breathe in, chin down. And so you're gonna continue. Again, as you breathe in, you're gonna take that head up as you face the right. And you exhale, you're gonna bring it down. Inhale, chin up, looking right. Exhale, looking down. Breathing in to the left. Looking left. As you breathe out, chin down. Looking left. As you breathe in, chin up. Looking left. As you breathe out, chin down. Looking left. As you breathe in, chin up. Looking left. As you breathe out, chin down. Looking left. As you breathe in, chin up. Looking left. As you breathe out, chin down. Looking left. As you breathe in, chin up. Breathing out to front and center. Breathing in, chin up. Breathing out, chin down. 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 As you breathe in, take the head around in a circle. Continue to do your bellows breathing. Taking the head around slowly. The goal is to get as much range of motion as you can. All right, the next in breath, you're going to change direction. Next in breath, bring it right back to front and center. All right. And so now what should have occurred is that we've worked most of the major joints. We started with, and by major joint means we work in ankles, we work the feet, we work the metatarsals. We came on up, we worked the shoulder. We worked the shoulder joint, okay? After that, we worked the wrist and the metacarpals, okay? And then we worked some of the phalanges in the hands. Check in with those joints because you can have some stiffness or pain or discomfort in some of these smaller joints as well. So you want to be able to work it out and feel where there may or may not be discomfort and just get them working, all right? Hugely important that we have this intimate relationship with our physical body. Hugely important that we speak positively about our body, even if there's things about your body that you want to improve, and we'll say that we want to improve. You should still be able to look at your body in the suit that you came to this planet with a smile on your face and a twinkle in your eye, and say that I love me for who I am, and I see some things that I want to improve through my consistent work. Got it? Is there anything you really want to do and you want to do well, it's got to be done consistently. And that's how you get better. Incremental growth. And that's the way the Tai Chi Chuan works. I don't work to add on too much for you to grasp. That's why we spent the last year and basically 2 months working on a short form. Now, what we're going to do is working on some of the more overtly healing things while keeping in this session some of the things that you've come to know and love, which is our Asar Stance. So as I raise that, that's exactly what we're going to get to. Some Asar Stance. We're going to go a little shorter today because I really want to get this meditation in with you. And I want to be able to have an opportunity for y'all to begin to get some rest and some restoration every day, some breathing exercises every day. We're only here a couple of days a week, but the joy is that we're online so you can replay them until the next one. So let's get it in. We'll get this Asar Stance, Uchi position. Pyramid hands. Shifting the weight to the right, stepping left, heel first. And you see here, this is where we start working on the hips. All right. And the shoulders we've already worked on, so they should be warm. So we come here and we begin putting the hands in the Asar Stance position. Pyramid hands. Palms up and holding the golden orbs. 2 breaths. Rotating the hands into oneness for 2 breaths. Into the turtle and out to the drawbridge. Point the hands between the legs for 2 breaths. Into oneness. Wrap it through the chute. Remember, the hands do not go past the center of the forehead. Into oneness. And into elbows. Into oneness. Right hand on top of left hand, palms up, thumbs touching. Arms and hands not touching the body, hands beneath the navel, 2 breaths. Rotate the left hand on top, palms facing. I want to see a ball of golden white light like the sun in between the palms of the hands. Into oneness. Into the turtle. Out to the drawbridge. Point the hands between the legs for 2 breaths. Into oneness. Pyramid hands. Shift all the way to the right, slide that left foot in the Uatchit position. And shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. All right, feet parallel, shoulders width. Adjust this real quick for you. You can get it in, see me, feet are shoulders width, parallel, into the KhASA position. 2 breaths. Palms facing forward, 2 breaths. Into the dua position. 4 breaths. And we're going to go right into swinging arms. Let them swing so they stop on their own. All right, we're going to open the chest and stretch the back 5 times. Sinking down and begin. Last one. Shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. All right. And get into the short form. Uatchit position. Sinking down and begin. Excellent. Now, have a seat. Good, good, good. Simple lotus, crisscross applesauce, half or full, whatever is most comfortable for you. Grabbing the backpack here for a quick second. All right, got a chime. Together today. So I am what is called an Ankh bearer, a Tai Ankh. Okay. And so what that means is, from the tradition that I'm from, I am instructed and taught in the ways of the Ankh, of preserving life, of maintaining life, sustaining life, the tools, methods, and practices therein, which is why we're here teaching these things today. So what I want to do in the process of doing that is to have us meditate a particular way today. And so in doing so, it's going to work on strengthening the shoulders. We do this standing frequently, but as we're coming on a different cycle and we're headed into the new year and the epigonal period in terms of the Kemetic calendar, what I'm going to do is to talk a little bit. Well, we've talked about life and about Ankh and Ra. And so what we're going to do is we're going to hold this. You're going to hold yourself right here. You're going to have your left hand underneath your right hand on top, right here in front of the heart. You're going to look like the Oscar symbol, okay, or like the top. Not out here, just out here, like where you have the Asar Stance position. All right, you're going to close your eyes, sit tall, tongue at the roof of the mouth, like you're saying the letter L or the letter N. It's going to relax. You're going to see yourself holding an Ankh in the palms of your both hands, like I have mine. Get a look, and now just visualize. So for those of you at home wondering what that would look like, it's just right here. As we're doing this breathing, nice and easy, you want to see the entire left side of your body encased in a blue light, a royal blue light. And you want to see the right side of your body encased in a red light. And right down the center of the body where the red and the blue merge, we will have the light that we need. Breathing fully, relaxing. Want to release the colors. In so doing, release the hands, the palms to the sides. Slowly begin to open the eyes. Blinking rapidly. Excellent. Excellent. Now we're at peace. I'm going to take the right hand, thumb and index finger touching, palm up, resting. You're going to take the left hand, block off the left nostril, middle and index finger in the center of the forehead. Breathing in, out, In, out, in, out. Fire breath. Deep breath in, out. Exchanging hands, no breath. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Fire breath. Deep breath in and release. Both hands, thumb, index finger touching, palms up. Breathing in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Fire breath. Deep breath in, chin down, and release. All right. I'm going to change levels real quick. So we can get ahead. I want to show you our breathing exercise again as it's getting warm. Just want to quickly show you a way to cool the body. All right, so here we go. Those of you that can, what you want to do is to place the tongue like this, okay? And what you're going to do when the tongue is placed like that is you're going to breathe in. Close the mouth, withdraw the tongue, and exhale through the nostrils. In through the mouth. Exhale through the nostrils. Inhale. Exhale through the nostrils. Inhale. Exhale through the nostrils. And what you'll find is, even if you're heating up on the inside, that you feel a cooling effect from the core, and that starts to then radiate outwards. So if you are appropriately hydrated, this is something that you can do that will aid your body in keeping cool, okay? And hopefully rapidly cool you down. You don't want to wait. And as we're getting hot in a lot of these places, you want to make sure that your hydration is kept on, not just your water intake, your hydration, your electrolyte balance is important to maintain. All right. And if you're in an area where it's desert hot, you definitely want to make sure don't wait until you're thirsty to drink. Keep drinking water or some electrolyte heavy drink. I would recommend either pineapple juice or coconut water, depending upon your preference. There may be some others. Sour sop would be good as well. Or what's the other? Sorrel, Jamaica, hibiscus tea. Also very good for those things. That being said, that's how you keep yourself. One way is to keep yourself hydrated, keep yourself cool, is good for the heart. All those things are important. We got at our part now with the wisdom from the sages of the ages. We're going to go with the teachings of Ptah-Hotep and the literary tradition of Taijiquan. Here we go. All right. Hugely important. And this is taken from the Song of the 13 Postures, author unknown. Steady the function of each posture carefully and with deliberation. To achieve the goal is very easy. Pay attention to the waist at all times. Completely relax the abdomen and the breath rises up. When the coccyx is straight, the spirit goes through to the head top. To make the whole body light and agile, suspend the head top. Now the teachings of Ptah-Hotep. If you plow and if there is growth in your field, and God lets it prosper in your hand, don't boast to your neighbor. One has great respect for the silent person. A person of character is a person of wealth. If that person robs, he or she is like a crocodile in the middle of the waters. If God gives you children, don't impose on one who has no children. Neither should you decry or brag about having your own children. For there is many a father who has grief and many a mother with children who is less content than another. It is the lonely whom God nurtures, while the family person prays for a follower. Again, thank you for that. So I'm going to take this time to remind you that please spend some time with the elders in your life, particularly now that we're in this environment. Get an opportunity to talk to them. You can check in on them. Either they got phones, you can do the Zoom thing, or you can call. Definitely you can call. Check on your elders. Sit with them, talk with them. Learn some of the ways that they made decisions they made and really hear them. It may make your path much more smooth. It may. With that, I want to again thank you for your attendance, your participation, and most of all, your presence. And if you're checking this on one of our social media, please share and like, and hit that little bell button so that you know when our new videos are available, so that you can share and like them. We appreciate your presence, your attention, and your desire to make a consistent commitment to a lifestyle change. And so as we prepare, we bow out and we say, to all the African, Indian, Asian, Chinese, Native American, and Pacific Islander masters that have gone before us, we bow. Teacher to student, student to teacher. Ashe, giving honor, praise, and respect to the ancestors, to the eternal witnesses of the earth and sky. I bid you Hotep, peace, Ankh Uja Seneb, life, health, and strength and posterity. Hotepu.